Good evening, peeps. My name is Scribbs, and welcome to a very special episode of art videos, or should I say speed paints, because, well, they're pretty much all speed paints. I have to make them speed paints, or I have to speed them up at least a little bit to fit in this tiny window that I have, unless I want the video to be like 3 hours long or something, and we don't want that. But anyways, welcome to a very special episode of these kind of art videos, because today I will be celebrating my 600 subscriber milestone, and actually at this point, then I think we've reached around 620 subscribers at the point in time that this video has been recorded, which I think is just absolutely awesome. I am so happy and I'm so thankful to you guys that you guys have been supporting me. And I know if you're new to the channel and this is your first video or the first video that you're watching on this channel at all, and you think, oh, you know, 600 subscribers, that's not something he would be really happy about. I guess he's just kind of making it to fill out time. That's not the truth. Because I know what it's like to be stuck in the grind up to like 100 subscribers. And I know how long back in the day it took to simply reach 50 subscribers. And like, I mean, that took such a long time. But I recently had like this revelation that, you know, even though I am still at what I would call the very beginning of my YouTube career or my YouTube journey, then I can still look back and think, wow, it's going so much better now. Compared to how it did back in the day, and I haven't even noticed the progress. I haven't even like emotionally felt the progress that I've made, because I remember back in the day when I was sitting at like 0 to 10 subscribers, and I got so happy every time I got a subscriber, and I thought, oh my god, if someone comments, that would just be a fantastic day for me, because no one commented on my videos. That is actually kind of the biggest problem with small YouTubers. That's just the lack of interaction between viewer and content creator, and that can be really demotivating. But I have gotten through that grind now. I mean, I still got a lot of grinding left to do if I want to create a YouTube channel, and much more if I want to create a YouTube channel that could one day maybe become my job. But I'm still at a point in time where I have people interacting on almost... No, actually, I think at this point, every video I make within like a week or so, or maybe like even 2 days, that video gets some sort of comment. And I am so thankful for that. And you know, it's just one of those things that you take for granted until that point where you look back and think about how it was back in the day. And I think I actually just looked up some videos on my channel, some older videos, some celebration videos and stuff. And 9 months ago, I celebrated getting 60 subscribers. That's a tenth of what I have now. Even less. That's less than a tenth of what I have at this point. And I mean, it's still on a very small scale, like 60 to 600. That might not count as a lot for a lot of people, but that is still a massive change to me. And the fact that I've changed from a community with just passerby people, where there were just like a lot of people who passed by for a short time and then left, like they didn't watch any of my videos consistently, to the point that I now have like, it might not be the biggest group in the world, that's true, that's absolutely true, but I have some sort of group now that actually watches my content consistently, and that makes me so happy that people would invest their time into actually watching my stuff, and I'm really happy about that. And it's always one of those things where you kind of like, you think back to your older self and you think back and remember that you would freaking kill to have some sort of community that interacted with you. I remember back in the older days on one of my older channels that had like it was completely dead. There were nobody that talked to me or interacted or anything. I know that I would have killed to have at least some sort of community like I do now. But it's just, for me at least, then it just happened so progressively, and so like it was so smooth. You expect like a sudden cut from one stage to another, but it was such a smooth transition that I didn't realize, or I didn't really, I knew somewhere in my mind that stuff had changed, but I didn't feel the impact of that change in the same way that like you'd expect. Because you always expect like the sudden reaction or the sudden something happening is how stuff happens on YouTube. You always think that if someone becomes a YouTuber, then that's because like they blow up due to a couple of videos, and then they just absolutely blow out of the sky, and then they gain a lot of subscribers suddenly. It doesn't happen progressively over time. So if you approach it, like if you approach YouTube with that mindset, then you will actually get kind of shocked when you finally look back at your older videos and remember the mindset and remember what you were missing back then, and then you remember like what you take for granted now. So I guess it's just all an argumentation or a couple of arguments and a couple of reasons that I feel like I should really thank you guys who are watching consistently, and thank you guys who are interacting with me. You make my work so much more fun. It's never fun to record something and then never have any sort of interaction or have anyone watching along. I could have like thousands and thousands of views, but if I had no like consistent viewers or people who consistently enjoyed my content and like commented and interacted with me and told me that like they enjoyed the content or that they were enjoying going through this experience with me, then like that would be the point where I would lose like the point. That would be the point where I would lose the point of doing YouTube. But that's not like, I don't care about views, and it's just something I want to get across. I really don't care about views, and I don't care about money. The only reason I really care about money like right now is so I'll hopefully be able to sustain myself, and so I'll have to work less doing other stuff while I could be doing YouTube actually. And the best example that I'm actually in this kind of mindset, and the only way I can really prove to you guys that that is like my mindset, is the recent Hollow Knight Silksong video I made that actually blew up to like 50,000 views, which I mean is batshit crazy, but I already told a lot of people, and I already knew, like, I already have experience with these kind of blowouts, and just, you know, you get so many views, but I actually kind of watched through that. I still focused on responding to the people that I know have already stuck along for a while, because I know that most of those people who watched on that video, they would likely just pass by the channel. Like, they would watch the video and then they would leave. They wouldn't necessarily be there for my personality. They wouldn't be here to enjoy their company with me or anything. So I still very much prioritize just, you know, experiencing things with other people. I think that's what this channel is about. And, you know, making those silent connections with people that, you know, I might never have met. And be able to speak my mind and basically just, you know, have fun with people who, like, know who I am through the videos. And I mean, like, that's the most selfish I could probably point out now behind my motives why I do YouTube. That is just so I'll be able to speak my mind, and I feel like I have a lot of things I want to say. That's the like the primary thing I can think of at the moment. And sorry, the reason I feel like I need to justify myself to people, and the reason that I feel like I need to explain my motives and my goals and like what I want to become, if I one day am so lucky that I could become a YouTuber, a full-time YouTuber with YouTube as a job, is because I actually saw a comment lately that said, please don't become like other YouTubers when you hit 100k at some point. And it's not the first time that I've gotten this type of comment, and it's a comment that, you know, while it does make me worried that, you know, maybe you hit some massive personality change when you grow up or when you hit one of those special numbers, but I have been doing YouTube since I was 12. And I am now 19. And the reason that I'm proclaiming this, and the reason that I'm like stating this, is because I guess it's just to prove that, you know, if I cared about money, if money was my motivator, or if like just blatant shallow success like fame, if that was my motivator, then I would not have been able to keep going for as long as I have. YouTube just does something for me, and it feels like it's one of the things that, while I might not be the best at it right now, then it's something that I could potentially become really good at. And it's just something that I really find like a meaning or a reason behind it. Like, it makes sense to me, and I can't exactly pinpoint what it is about it, but it just motivates me and it makes me feel happy to do this kind of work. So that's why I continue working at it. And hopefully, if there were any doubters out there amongst the people who have been watching me for a little while, then hopefully this could help convince you that I am sticking in this for the long run, and I won't be quitting anytime soon. That is, unless a meteor strikes the earth or I get like ginger minja brain tumor vitis in my head or something. And yeah, I guess I just want to end the rant by saying, once again, thank you all so much for this. Thank you all so much for the support. And I am very sorry that I have completely went off in a rant direction and that I have not described what I'm drawing at all. If you want a quick summary of what I'm drawing, then basically I'm just drawing like me and or me playing video games and me drawing sitting on like a roller coaster thing that has 600 subs in the front of it, and then my computer, because I don't know why I don't have any other, I don't have like personae or anything like a lot of YouTubers do. I don't have like different personas or something to put in, so I just decided to put like different states of me working and then my computer for some reason. Don't judge me, I have friends, I promise, I just have not shown them off to YouTube in any way. But who knows, maybe one day I'll like go in truly into making like different personae or personas of me or something like other YouTubers do. That would be kind of an interesting, unique little idea. And I should actually, since I like art so much, then I should actually get to work on making like my own OC or something that I might use in like animated videos or something. But those are some things for the future. But anyways, I just want to leave off again saying thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all so much for supporting me, especially you guys who've been around here for a while. I know there's a bunch of you veterans out there, so thank you so much, Trooper. You're really the backbone of this channel, and you keep me going, and you keep me back to work, and you make me happy to do my work, which is the most important thing of all, because I do not want to turn this into like a bad burnout job. I want to turn it into a job of passion and something that I can hopefully do professionally someday. But anyways, thank you all so for watching. Thank you all so much for 620 subscribers. And you know, hopefully I can see you all again, maybe at an 800 subscriber milestone, or maybe even 1,000. Let's see. But anyway, peace out.